Welcome in, everyone. This is
Life.
After.
30.
And I am Young Gaddafi himself, Chad Law. Alongside me, my compadres, my brethren since the sandbox, Jim, CJ. We here.
Again.
It's another episode, another week, fellas. How we feeling?
Hey, on, man. I'm happy to be back, man. We staying consistent.
Everybody's really loving the consistency. I can't front. They're just like, yo, you guys really just dropping every week. You guys giving us content back to back, relatable topics. And, you guys are growing within the subject matter. So I appreciate everybody subscribing. Thank you from the boys, from the gang. Shout out to everybody that just be, liking, telling a friend, and always interested in what we want to, interested in the things that we're talking about. Because we got some ill shit that we're talking about that we've experienced. We've really seen it, as you guys know the brand. I really seen it. For real, for real. What's up with y'all? How y'all feeling? How was the weekend? Talk to me. I feel like I ain't seen y'all niggas in a minute since last week. We ain't really spoke since last week.
That's a fact. And what happened this week? I don't even remember this weekend, honestly.
I was at a bunch of family parties with wifey. Some family.
This guy's living the best fucking life out here, man. This guy's living like fucking Don Corleone, man.
I'm seeing like, the key of life is just, keeping God first, being faithful, and just staying solid, man.
The feedback from our audience is like, that grew up with us, niggas is like, I never seen this nigga Jim like this before.
I'm a changed man. I feel great. Like literally, I feel blessed. I feel so blessed. Like I can't make this up. Like God is great.
You know this man years ago. I'm proud of my nigga, man. You know what I'm saying? He's doing some amazing things in life, yo. You know what I'm saying? Youngin' on the way soon.
Yo, come on.
One day at a time. Probably before the year's over.
Yeah, this nigga's crazy. People.
We're gonna have some news for y'all for season 2. Don't worry.
One day at a time.
Let's see what's good though. What's happening with you, man?
Same shit, different day. Just cool and regular shit.
Growing. The young Mellow growing.
Yeah, young Mellow growing. Just turned 3 months. Getting big. Regular shit.
Mellow.
Yeah, man. That's love, man. That's love to hear it, yo. It's literally all my people.
Crazy. He's the first one out of us, bro. Yo, I never seen none of this, bro. Shit's a beautiful thing, though. Shit is a blessing.
It's different coming home and seeing a kid. That shit is cool. I'll be at work forgetting sometimes. Let me go home real quick. Oh shit. Got a whole C right there. That nigga looking right at me.
Call-ins? You calling into the family and stuff?
What happened?
You doing call-ins to the family when you at work? Just be like checking in.
That's all I do. I call everybody. I make sure I touch base with everybody, whether it's family, friends. I like to try to keep everybody connected because you never know. Especially nowadays with people dying like they dying and passing and going and doing whatever. But yeah, you gotta talk to your people every now and then. You feel me?
For real. And we all staying tuned in with you guys as an audience. This is Life After 30. Make sure you follow us on all social media, Life After 30 on Instagram, LAT Pod on Twitter. I've been on social media all day, just jugging off of the virtual trap. You guys know how I get down with the promotions. I was just trying to hear a bunch of different artists, producers today. I had my speakers open. I was trying to check some new content, some new talents, some new producers. You know what I'm saying? Gauging the climate. You know how I do. And, I heard a wide variety of stuff today, fellas. I heard some great, some surprising, some good, some and some you gotta relax, my boy. And really just
how do you have a conversation with someone that just don't got it? Like I know that gotta be uncomfortable.
I just gotta tell them straight up, keep working at it because somebody's going to like it. Somebody somewhere is going to they'll pick it up. You know what I mean? It's not for everybody. It might not be my cup of tea, but it might be that person in Nebraska's cup of tea who might tell their friend to tell a friend who, you know what I mean? So I keep it optimistic, but I also keep it realistic. Like, hey, if this is what you really want to do, you need to just hone in on your audience and get a little bit more, serious with what you got going on. Because you got to tighten up right now. Your shit ain't really it. Either you got to just quit this fucking gig and go work the real joint, or you better buckle down and get serious because I wasn't taking it serious.
Oh, anybody fight you after you tell them some shit like that?
I remember the earwax session days. It used to get real rough in there. You know what I'm saying? Like when was just hosting and clowning and kind of just turning that shit into a roast session when niggas was just not looking good, which essentially has turned into the shit show.
Wait, so you was getting on niggas like on stage, like on the mic type shit? Like,
yeah.
See, that's the difference. Like, I could see a nigga like floating away in that type of scenario, but like if a nigga's just like kicking it to you on like a one-on-one vibe and like literally giving you like keeping it real with you, having that uncomfortable conversation, letting you know like, yo, this ain't it. You gotta appreciate that shit, especially if you know if the nigga is not a hater and the nigga is genuinely trying to help you. Because at the end of the day, like if you know a nigga is not getting paid off of you and the nigga's already doing well in life, it's no reason for a nigga to just tell you, yo, your shit is trash. Like, you feel what I'm saying?
Straight up.
Like, you gotta appreciate that rather than yes men, like, because yes men is the worst type, and that's why there's so much bad music out here, for real. Like, because in yes men, niggas not telling they niggas, like, yo, that shit ain't it, boy. Like,
straight up.
Like, get that shit mixed. What the fuck is it? Yo, that you can't even hear your vocals. Like, what the fuck? Like
niggas gotta be getting their shit mixed, man. Niggas be having to do a lot better, bro. I really be having to tell niggas the vocals, the mix, your engineer, all that really matters. People just be going in there just thinking, yo, I could record this shit out of my closet and record this off my iPhone and just do a voice recorder.
Yeah, motherfuckers don't understand, like, especially in the industry, like how important like first impressions is. So you could have a fire melody, you could have some hard bars, but if somebody hears your shit and the speakers it sound like you ain't playing in all the speakers, the vocals ain't right, niggas is not gonna take you serious. Niggas is automatically gonna hit you with the, yo, keep working, bro. Keep working. And instead of you waiting until you got your shit all the way right, literally all the way mixed, mastered, and everything, presenting this to somebody, then you have a way better shot of somebody trying to change your life on something like, yeah, let me take a gamble on this nigga. This nigga's serious about his craft.
That's why I work in the artist development stages, because people don't even know how to approach people. Like, it's cool to just engage with me and have a conversation and build up, as opposed to just spamming me and letting me know, like, yo, big bro, got the hottest record in the city, big bro. Listen to it. Come on, big bro. Tell me what you think, big bro. Come on. Somebody's listening. Somebody's watching. And it's just like, yo, nobody's watching for a reason. Like, if the tree falls in the forest, who's there to hear it? You know what I'm saying? So a lot of artists and brands, if you watching, you know what I mean? Y'all want to lock in, just come correct with some heat, man. Give us some quality over here, like After 30.
Shit great. I'm really thinking like, even like uncomfortable conversations, like it don't even just pertain just like to music shit. Like just being a real nigga and a friend, like I appreciate it so much. And I try to like go out of my way. Like Chad and CJ, y'all both know, like y'all might not always agree with the shit I say, but y'all know it's never me trying to come at you or trying to literally get at you. It's literally on some shit like, yo, my nigga, I wouldn't do this shit, bro. Like, what the fuck? Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, and it could be some shit that I know, like, yo, the world and society might think is okay and might think it's cool. But me as a real nigga, I feel like, nah, that shit ain't it. And I would literally tell my mans, like, y'all know, like, how I get, like, yo, nah, nigga, you're bugging. And y'all niggas, we get into it. Niggas know we was just.
I've seen the previous episodes.
In pre-production, we was just getting into it behind some shit, literally. And me like, yo, nah, nigga. And I'll always.
The whole topic of the day.
Like, and I don't mind like looking like a crazy nigga or looking bugged out if I know my intentions is good. If I'm honestly trying to help my man. You feel what I'm saying? Fuck how anybody else take it. Fuck how the outside world look at it. I know my man's is gonna really hear me behind closed doors or whatever. Even if we get into it right now, an hour later, 2 hours later, he might hear what I was saying. Like, nah, I know what this nigga mean, bro. You feel what I'm saying? And that's those uncomfortable conversations. See, I know you gotta even know, like, you coming from like managing niggas in social media and shit, like all of that shit, like.
Nah, yeah, those combos get uncomfortable, especially when you start talking like money and contracts and shit like that. Cause sometimes you gotta separate like being a friend and being a business partner, because some people don't. Those things don't mix. Friends and business don't mix.
Nah, fuck that. This is what we doing right here in the pod. But that's why we gotta have those. That's the pod right here. Friends and business, for real. Like,
we embarking on that journey right now. We really
exactly.
You know what I mean?
But I feel like us having and not scared to tell niggas how we keep it a buck with each other. We literally tell each other how we feel, good, bad, or indifferent, and we have those uncomfortable conversations where I feel like shit ain't gonna be no falling out. Because how could it be no falling out if we 100 with each other right away. You feel what I'm saying? Like we nip that shit in the bud. Like niggas don't hold on to shit. Niggas ain't holding grudges. Everything's up front with us. So that's how I feel like friends in business could work out. Like
Yeah, it can, but it just gets nasty a lot of times. Though you expect certain things out of a friend as opposed to a business partner. Like if you're my friend, I expect you to do good business with me. But if that's your business partner, you know y'all gonna sign contracts. Y'all know that y'all got a agreement. You know how it is. But as a friend, you just going off of I hope he does the right thing as opposed to come on, bro.
I got a question though. Like, do you think you might be using the term friend too loosely with niggas?
Probably. Because I don't know. I feel like if you meet my family, like if I bring you in close to me, you're a friend to me. Like I won't just bring everybody around me. Like you've been to my house, you've been to my people's house. Shit. I don't know. I just feel like you calling me. I don't know. I guess so. You're right. I'll probably use that.
I understand that logic.
Nah, cause
I don't know. I don't know. I guess
with genuine niggas like us, I'm guilty of this shit too. Like you said, like nigga, I feel like I really don't got friends. Like my niggas is family. Like y'all niggas, y'all are perfect examples. Y'all niggas know my whole family. Niggas and slept at each other's cribs and shit. Like we're genuine niggas who so if we fuck with somebody, we going 1,000 for them. You feel me? So it might not necessarily be that when it don't come with like when you meet somebody and it's not your day one. Like we're day ones for real. Niggas knew each other 12 years plus. You feel me? Like some niggas that you might meet for 4 or 5 years, you might be thinking it's that because that's just how we always gave it up. Like when you
just hope for the best from people. That's all it is. You hope the best from people and respect the words, but
that's the minority, bro. I be telling this nigga, bro, we're the minority is and that's why niggas are special for real. And I'm not just saying that because when you're genuine, when you're real, right? Like that shit sticks out because that's not the popular thing. That's not majority of people. Like majority of people are out for themselves, literally not having uncomfortable conversations. Literally, majority of people don't give it up like that. Like how you said, yo, I just genuinely want what's best for everybody. A lot of people don't have that mentality, and that's what makes niggas special, bro.
No, you're right. You're right. But like I don't know. I just feel like everybody should do the right thing. I know that's not gonna happen, but you read people's vibe, and like when you get next to someone and their vibe is right, you think that they're gonna do the right thing. But again, some people are good at hiding shit. You know how that go.
Nah, that's real.
And I done had an uncomfortable conversation with a shorty not too long ago in regards to where we stood dealing with each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that felt comfortable for me. It felt comfortable for me, but it ain't feel comfortable for her because she wasn't really ready to answer that because she was still had her own dealings. And then when shit hit the fan, when we had a collision course at a residence, that's when shit exploded and she literally melted down. And
you're gonna have to break it down a little bit more. Like not
you're being very vague. I don't know what you're talking.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to be good on time, but I also, don't want to throw everyone under the bus.
Nah, I feel you. But like,
you know what I mean? But pretty much dealing with someone, you guys should state your intentions right out the gate, whether it's uncomfortable or not. And we ain't gonna say, hey, we're the dating pod. We've given you dating episodes previously. We've let you know, advice in relationships and all that in other episodes. This episode ain't all that, but I just want to say, if you are involved with somebody, state your piece. You know what I'm saying? State what you're coming to do and what you would like to get out of it. Whether you want to talk about it right out the gate, that's on you to be an honorable person and just say that right out the gate, because you don't want to just have this fun, this blinded fun, and then all of a sudden, when shit goes sour, you just crumble and you don't even want to deal with the person no more. And you're like, damn, I thought everything was good. Why I didn't even know? Because we didn't even have that uncomfortable conversation. We didn't even talk about it.
But that's what's so hard about this topic, because it's like, yo, this shit, like, I feel like the big gist of it, of everything is like, yo, like, uncomfortable conversations across the board is just necessary because it could avoid so much bullshit down the line. If like motherfuckers, whether it's dealing with your girl, dealing with your mans, dealing with people in business, like just stating what it is, bro. Just being 100, like, and that shit is so uncommon, and that's what I feel like this episode is so necessary to just like let motherfuckers like aware of this shit. Like, yo, don't be afraid to like one of my gems was make yourself comfortable in uncomfortable situations. Like, don't be afraid to put yourself out there and fucking just be 100, bro. Like, literally.
Niggas
I don't think a lot of people have a problem having those conversations. I think a lot of people have a problem with what's going to happen after the conversation. They're scared of the after effect.
That's hard. The reaction. That's hard.
Yeah, for me, like anybody could just have that talk. Like, yeah, so what are we? But later on, that girl probably gonna be heartbroken. Like, damn, I thought we was whatever. I thought we was a lot closer than what we are. Now she looking stupid, and now you feel bad because of what you said to her, the way you made her feel.
But still, in the end, in the long run,
you gotta figure out.
That's what I'm saying. In the long run, it's like, yo, now y'all know what it is. You could hurt right now, whatever, and get over it, bro. Like,
yeah, you're right.
Like, you can't be afraid of that reaction.
Everybody don't want that. Oh man, now I gotta watch this girl crying for me. Some people don't like that reaction. That's all it is. So they scared. Or like, let's say they man go to the studio. Yo, how y'all like that song? You don't want to tell your man after you just spent an hour in the studio, that ain't it. You're gonna be like, yeah, that shit fire, bro. Meanwhile, you get back, you're like, that shit trash.
I really seen it.
But it happens all the time. Everybody not gonna tell you. Everybody not gonna have an uncomfortable conversation and telling you your music is trash. Like, I was about to say something, but I'm gonna hold off on it.
Make it hot.
We're gonna make it hot. Not out of the pot.
No, that's real though. I feel what you're saying.
Uncomfortable conversations, everybody. We gotta have them at some point, man. It's just who you have that conversation with and how they take it. Just brace yourself for impact. That's all I always tell everyone when it comes to just dealing with business conversations about criticism. Brace yourself for impact. Like, you could take it lightly, but that person might just be like, oh shit, I didn't even see that coming. Like, I thought you was gonna just tell me it was the hottest shit in the world, or I thought you was just gonna agree with what I said. It's like, no, I'm the objective hater. Maybe I guess that's just what it is. Like, I gotta just tell you, like, no, I'm somebody who's gonna tell you otherwise because I don't know the situation at hand. I'm giving you the outside perspective, devil's advocate, if you will. I think that's something that's always been plagued in my relationships. I always tend to play devil's advocate with situations. I give people, like, you know what I mean? I weigh both spectrums out. Like, shit could be going on.
DJ the king of that too, literally. Mr. Devil. I said, you're the king of being Mr. Devil's advocate. This nigga, I'm not even gonna get into it. Literally, bro. I used to call this nigga a feminist, which is hard. That's hard. That's a good thing.
Because you gotta look at things from both sides. Like, as you grow older, you
really
look at it like that.
No funny shit. You really helped me without getting into details. You really helped me like take accountability.
I know, because
that's growth.
Did the perfect and never did no wrong, like, yo, James. But
that's a perfect example of being a real friend and having uncomfortable conversations. Like, this nigga would literally be Mr. Devil's advocate, bro. I would literally be in my bag, like, yo, fuck this person, and he'll be like, bro, look at it from this point. And I definitely didn't agree with everything this nigga was saying, but a lot of the shit he was saying got me in the middle to understand certain shit. You feel me?
Took a long ass time. So that nigga came to me for like a whole year straight talking about this shit. Yeah, straight. I'm like, yo, bro, you gotta look at it like this though. Like, what if you was on the other end? If you was this, or you feel me? Like,
bro, literally, when he still lived in New York, I'm pulling up to the crib. I'm pulling up to his crib early in the morning. Shit, like, yo, bro. Yo, this is happening. This nigga's like, yo, bro, what about this? Like, this shit used to be crazy, bro, but that's a perfect example of like, yo, that's
a better person at the end of the day, honestly.
Growth, fellas, growth. That's what we show in the show.
What would you rather? A well-experienced woman?
These niggas are sick, bro.
Nigga want a hard-nosed bet.
I can't wait for this one.
We gotta always remind the audience, I'm in a happy relationship, she's in a happy relationship. Yeah, so we just talking shit.
It's guy talk, barbershop talk.
Yeah, we talking shit. But
what would you rather?
These niggas, respectfully, like I was telling y'all on the phone, y'all are disgusting if you would rather a girl who's been next to more penis than a girl who's been next to less penis.
This is an uncomfortable conversation right here, fellas. Like, this is a very uncomfortable conversation.
Yeah, it still goes with the topic. It still goes with the topic.
Yeah, it's no way you should prefer that. I'm just saying, like, rightfully in your mind, there's no way.
But why not? Everybody don't got time to train a freshly young whippersnapper to learn all the tricks that you like. When you could go find your regular that's got a little bit of experience that know what she doing.
I'm the king of saying like life isn't black and white, and there isn't rules to this shit. There's certain shit 2 + 2 = 4. If you want a good girl, in my opinion, I would want a girl who was next to least penises as possible before.
That doesn't make her a good girl though.
No, all right.
How do you know? She might be lying to you.
No,
You trust her like that?
We're talking about off what we want. We're not talking about the girl lying to us. That's what I'm saying when y'all be getting into the weird shit and trying to spin the convo, bro. That's what I'm saying. We're talking about.
We're trying to be realistic with it.
You gotta be right.
And rightfully, I don't know what's wrong with a nigga's brain if he says, "Yo, I want a girl who's been around a lot of penis. She's experienced."
It's not a lot.
Rather than the girl who's been around.
Knows what she likes and what she doesn't like.
Yeah, you want
she's not gonna.
I don't want.
Like I said. 2 + 2 = 4. Y'all keep trying to put division and everything in the equation.
There's no division.
Literally.
Multiplication, if anything.
It's easy math. I want a girl who's been next to no penis, if possible. If possible, please. You're an angel if you've been next to no penis, rather than a girl who's been experienced with many different penises. Respectfully, neither of them are wrong. I'm just saying, in my rightful mind, if I had a choice, that would be my choice every time. I'll go this way.
So why don't you hang around church and schools then?
I'm in a happy relationship.
I mean, like, I know, but I'm talking to our audience. Like, why don't you just hang around, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, not to be on some R. Kelly shit.
That's like, why? See, that's when you're being small-minded. You think that's the only place where girls aren't being aren't holding it down per se.
For the most part, I would
say that. We don't know.
I know some nurses that will gobble a cucumber.
But you can't speak for every nurse, and I'm sure there's plenty of nurses who hold it down, waiting for the right one.
Me too.
So you want the nurse that'll gobble a cucumber? That's true.
Yo, she's got a great job. She's got stability.
Gobble a cucumber too.
She's got stability. She's got
versus the nurse that doesn't do anything with cucumbers. That's not even her thing. Her thing is.
I want the one that's gonna gobble that cucumber.
Bro, the one that doesn't is I'm sure she's a great person and she's gonna take time, but
yeah,
everybody. So some dudes might be on a different speed, and some guys might want like the fast track. Some women, some dudes might want to take their time and wait till marriage and all that. But
everybody's different. Y'all are right. But that's what y'all would prefer. Rather than the good, I don't want to say the good.
I need that Glock 5,000 Bop-O-Matic.
Give me the throat goddess, please.
That's what I need.
Matter, I take 2 of them to go. What you talk about?
No relationship, no baby mama.
Oh my goodness! Wow. Yo, we already gave the gems. Yo, this is some.
It's time to get into the gyms. It's time to get into the gyms.
Oh, it's time to get into the gyms now. Yeah, we just got crazy. That's what I'm saying. We just got crazy.
I get crazy. That was good though. Shout out to all our hard-nosed vets out there.
Thirsty.
We love y'all.
Everybody, what y'all do? There's no judgment.
No judgment. I just don't know. Niggas don't got the time to train. That's all I'm saying.
Niggas got a lifetime, bro. For the right one. For the right one. For the right one. All I want is one. In which I have. I have her. For the right one, I have a lifetime.
If she
that's all I'm saying.
I don't even know how to say this without being inappropriate. If she didn't do the things that you like and you told her how to do the things that you like, right? You tried to train her and it still didn't work. You're just gonna keep trying and keep trying. When you could just go find that other girl that would do it.
Everything else I loved about her. Is that the case?
Now you added division and
I'm asking you, but that's a big fact. That's all I'm saying. 9 times out of 10, I probably will love everything about it if it's the one that I chose and she hasn't been around that many. And she molded into what I like. If she's that,
doing PEMDAS, we don't need the PEMDAS. We don't need the Pythagorean theorem.
But I do, like literally, if it's all of that, yes, we gonna get it right. We gonna get it right, baby.
You rather that girl that makes you happy sexually, or you rather that girl that you gotta train for
Intellectually, and she makes me, and the one I gotta train.
No,
and she
2 + 2, just 2 + 2. Stop.
All right, before the women community torch us, we are speaking about coaching the women that we are being intimate with.
That sounds crazy.
Because training sounds pretty intense. We're coaching. I call myself a coach.
We're not training nor coach. This is hypothetical.
I'm more of a coach. I call myself a coach. Coach Law. You know what I'm saying? I coach my bitches. You know what I'm saying? I coach. You know what I mean? So like I give them good guidance. So yeah. Let's get into the gems though. Let's get into the gems. Life after 30, everybody. Life after 30. Let's get into it. Kidding. I'm kidding to all my bitches. It's just jokes. It's just jokes. I'm kidding. So life after 30. Let's get into the gems. It's time for our gems.
I say Coach Law. That's what that C stand for on his hat, Coach Law.
Get the headset ready. Oh man. I think it's time for our gems of the week.
Sirski.
You know how we
starting it off. Which one of y'all starting it off?
I mean, clearly I always ask if Jim starts it off, and that's our recurring joke. And you know, then I go. So I think I'll just go ahead and get it rocking as I usually do, everyone. My gem of the week for y'all today is going to be a nice one. It's called "A person's success in life can usually be measured by the number of uncomfortable conversations he or she is willing to have."
Oh shit. Back to the topic too. I like that one.
You know what I mean? Give you that gem one time. I think that one really resonates with this topic. I think that really resonates with my lifestyle because I have to have uncomfortable conversations with people on a regular basis. And it gets me through the door because I'd rather just ask for forgiveness instead of permission.
You say that one more that topic? I mean that gem?
Yeah. A person's success in life can usually be measured by the number of uncomfortable conversations he or she is willing to have.
That's tough. That's tough.
All right. Jim, what you got?
That's what I'm saying. You know how I ended off, bro. What's up with this man, right? Yo, what's wrong with this nigga, bro?
I would just say best conversations are the most uncomfortable ones because it's gonna bring light to your situation pretty much.
Nah, that's real. See, that's real. Literally off the top with it. All right, y'all.
You have to look in the phone. I'm like, damn, a couple of seconds. Okay.
Let me drop a gem for the people, and I'm gonna piggyback off of something I heard Nipsey say, RIP, in the interview. When he was saying we need to work on our reactions of disrespect, and I feel like that's like that piggybacks off this episode perfectly. Just working on our reactions and being mindful about how we taking constructive criticism or even hate or whatever you deem it to be, because you might just be in your feelings at the moment and you never want to act out of emotion. That's another gem. That's 2 gems. Never act out of emotion. Life after 30.
Life after 30 is growth. You're gonna see how we mature from getting to 30 to after 30, all these shows, all these episodes, all these seasons. You know, this is just 3 brethren just over here having real life talk, man. These are our actual conversations that we have off the camera, you know what I mean, in real time, but we just bringing it to the camera for now, y'all to see just the shit that we talk about. It's jokes, it's real life. You're gonna feel, you're gonna hurt. I'm sure we're gonna have an episode where a couple of our audience gonna be like, damn, I might have to shed a tear for that because that shit was real deal. Like, shout out to everybody that just be rocking from all variety, man. You know, we touching everybody. Word. Life after 30.
Life after 30.